Hi, my name is Knighton, and I'm the Vice President of Strategic Growth at MentorMate. I've been here for about 3 months now, but this is not my first time working at MentorMate, and I have also been a client of MentorMate's twice. So I have been working with MentorMate for about a decade now. So running a profitable business like MentorMate has is a lot of work. It takes an incredible amount of dedication and focus on execution every day. That's not what my job is at MentorMate. Instead of working in our business, I work on our business. So I am looking ahead at what we think might be good future opportunities for growth at MentorMate and deciding which services and new technical capabilities we should focus on in order to grow the company faster. So I really like being a mentor and a coach. I'm a builder by nature, but I think of my job as building people in teams rather than building products like most of you do. I find that the most challenging part of my work is to figure out how to communicate to people what these changes are that we need to make happen. And to help people get used to those ideas. As the CEO of LinkedIn likes to say, about the time that you get tired of talking about it, people are finally beginning to hear. So as I mentioned earlier, I first met MentorMate about 10 years ago with our first dedicated team client, Amcom Software. And I'm happy to say that many of the people that I met in that first experience are still here at MentorMate today, 10 years later. That dedicated team model, that was the first time we'd ever worked that way. And now if you fast forward to today, it is the most common way that we work with our clients. We have probably more than half of our revenue coming from dedicated teams today. And those relationships are lasting many years. So my favorite project is probably the last one that I worked on, but oddly enough, I wasn't at MentorMate, I was at a client of ours. I got involved with them a few years ago while they were just getting started and worked with them for the last couple of years to build a completely virtual teletherapy solution that also included a digital application for self-training. And while I was there, not only did I get to work with the development teams, but I also met a couple people in the MentorMate DevOps group, and together we built a very reliable, very secure, HIPAA-compliant application. So I have two things that I like to do with my free time, although there isn't much of it. I'm very lucky to be able to live on the Mississippi River in Minnesota, and that gives me a chance to spend a lot of time on the water in our boat with my wife. I'm also involved in a nonprofit organization that I helped found with my sister here in the last year or so. And together we are working on the problem of alcohol addiction and trying to help people through early recovery. Well, as I mentioned, I'm a builder and I can't live without building, and every builder needs caffeine to do that. So I certainly do drink a lot of caffeine. I also like to listen to live music and enjoy good food with friends and family. I'm a very curious person, so I would describe myself as curious. I would describe myself as open, and I really like to think about and learn new things. And I think of myself as being very direct. Oh, where am I happiest? That is pretty easy, actually. My perfect morning is Sunday morning. We have a sunroom looking out over the water, and my wife and I like to sit there. I have a computer on my lap. And inevitably, we also have one or both of our cats trying to get on our laps at the same time. And I'm usually struggling with one of them to try to figure out how to keep typing while the cat is moving around on my lap and stepping on the keyboard. So actually, I've had a lot of chances to come to Bulgaria over the years, related either to project work that I've been working on or to my job while I'm at MentorMate. And in fact, I've even noticed here this trip, which is probably my 10th trip, that many times I have completely forgotten that I'm even in another country. It's just becoming that comfortable for me.